Hunger in Michigan is kind of hidden. I think most people in our communities realize that there are people that are probably hungry to some degree, but don't understand the extent of what we're dealing with.
I worked in the school district prior to Kellogg's. I drove a school bus, and I picked up a lot of the kids from areas that didn't have food. So the kids were getting on the bus after the weekend and hadn't eaten all weekend.
The impact of taking one meal off of a family's budget, it may seem small to some of us, but that's huge for a lot of people.
Well, we have a whole bunch of Kellogg's volunteers that are building up and putting together after-school packs. These are really basically for kids to be able to take home in the evenings and over the weekends.
I'm motivated by the gratitude that I experience in my life every day, so this is a small way to give some of that gratitude back to the community.
Feeling as though I'm making a difference where I live.
Because I was once on the receiving end of having to have the food distribution, so it feels great to be able to give back.
Kellogg's Better Days program is our signature cause around food security and fighting hunger. We are committed to creating better days for 3 billion people by the end of 2030. The issue of hunger is so important to Kellogg because our purpose as a company is to nourish families so that they can flourish and thrive.
Kellogg employees not only invest from a financial perspective, but they also invest their time. They make it personal because they live and work here too.
Our Better Days Hub, which is powered by Salesforce Philanthropy Cloud, has enabled us to have a single platform where we can send our employees and say, go here and you can find all the information you need to know about Better Days, our partners, and how you can engage in this work with us. And then on the back end, we can track it and we can say, all right, we know where our employees are engaging, what organizations are volunteering for, how many hours they're volunteering. We have access to so much more rich and robust data that we didn't have before.
So when we see something that's working, we can talk about how do we scale that up. The data really helps us understand where do we need to continue to go to build a positive community.
To reach 3 billion people is a pretty lofty goal, and it requires the tenacity and the dedication of our employees to replicate what's happening in Battle Creek. That's happening in our communities across the globe. And so many of our partnerships are activated locally, but then ladder up to something globally.
It makes you feel great about the company which you're working.
People want to be part of something that's bigger than themselves, right?
We have to try to explain to a 5-year-old what does philanthropy mean. So the easiest thing I could say was, Mommy feeds people. And it's very cute because she actually says that to people now. My mommy feeds people. And it's true, I'm feeding 500,000 kids every day. I take that very personally.